This is News Today.
Sawadee Ka. A security truck driver arrested on a charge of stealing 500,000 baht from Kasikorn Bank while delivering cash to ATMs 5 weeks ago has denied carrying out the theft. Sampan Inakson, a driver for the security company, was arrested at the bank's Dilok Road branch in Phuket City as he waited for a consignment of cash to be loaded into his armoured vehicle. Policemen had already investigated the two bank staff who were with Sampan on the day of the theft. They've concluded the two people were not culpable. Songkran is becoming its own tourist magnet, with hotels on the island already heavily booked out for the festival. In other tourist hotspots, Pattaya is already at 70% capacity for the annual water festival, and Chiang Mai nearly 90%. Key markets for the island during this period include Europeans, Chinese, Malaysians, Singaporeans, and of course Thai tourists. 100 charter flights are already headed to the island during the Songkran holiday. Not sure what all of this will do for the island's water shortages. An Italian couple visiting the island have thanked the tourist police for coming to their rescue when they got lost trekking around Khao Prao Tao. Starting from Bang Pei waterfall, they ended up lost in the jungle after dark. Luckily, they had a mobile phone and contacted the tourist police. The forestry department was sent in, found the couple, and all ended well. It's the second time in 5 months that officials have been sent in to rescue lost tourists in the forest reserve. Sick of sitting in a tourist van for an hour trying to get to the airport? Maybe this is a solution. A meeting has been held to discuss plans to construct piers at the airport and Patong and use a high-speed hydrofoil between the two. Unlike a conventional speedboat, the hydrofoils travel over the top of the waves and are less likely to cause seasickness and be a lot more comfortable when it's rough. A trip from Patong to the airport in a hydrofoil would only take around 20 minutes. With the roadworks at the Central Festival intersection now extending 200 metres either side, north and south, the traffic chaos is set to get a whole lot worse. The second underpass is about to begin. This time, the busy intersection next to the big Tesco Lotus, just a kilometre north of the current works. The Highways Department says the roadworks will kick off at the end of May. Traffic officials are battling to find solutions to ease the traffic pain. The best solution is to travel earlier or later than usual to avoid the peak times. Now for some thoughts on the week's news from Tim Newton.
Traffic, traffic, traffic. You would have thought that living on a tropical island paradise, the last thing we'd have to worry about is traffic. But for those of us that live and work on the island, the traffic woes caused by the underpasses along Phuket's main north-south arterial are really biting. I've had to move house. I can't face sitting in the traffic going nowhere for an hour a day in either direction. But many people can't simply move house and are now having to confront this daily chaos. And just looking at what's been done so far, let's face it, we've got plenty of time to check the progress as we sit waiting for the traffic to move, it seems to be going very slowly. So what's life going to be like after this wondrous underpass has been completed in October 2014? Will all our traffic woes be solved? Will Phuket's traffic somehow be better after all this work? Well, probably not really. Just think, all that traffic pouring north from Chao Phraya Road West and south from the bypass road is going to zoom through these expensive new underpasses. Great, but then all that traffic is just going to pile up at the next intersection and cause all the same problems. But if you're having trouble getting used to all the current delays, don't worry. It's all about to get a whole lot worse. Somewhere near the end of May, the roadworks are going to start at the huge intersection at Tesco, right out the front door of the Phuket News offices. Great. So take a big breath and get ready for double the madness, double the delays and double the frustration. What do you think? We'll pose the question on our Facebook page. Make sure you get involved and join the conversation. Thanks for joining us on News Today. We'll be back with another daily news on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.